welcome back to the Quiet Decay. Future Tally, please put warnings for eye strain.
Blink,
And
blink, blink.
but we also need a warning for self-harm mention.
Oh boy.
Yay.
Those are the only warnings. So welcome to the dark stuff, guys.
Yes.
Last time, Sen stole Giuseppe's dick.
I think we all knew that was gonna be it.
We go back about 2 months. Alright, I have written here we have a press conference at 4 tomorrow, and then we also have the meeting with the bank to talk about the investments for the new technology department.
Oh, yes, wonderful. Actually, I've been typing up a perfectly worded contract. I don't think he's gonna get out of this one this time. Gibson.
Whatever you say, sir. Let's see. And then Friday we have the opening of that new wing of the hospital that you have to attend to. And Mallory continues on. And then Edwin, you notice the arrow turns a
Like-
little bit.
Angles an eye down to it.
No, I must be imagining things. Alright, thank you very much, Mallory.
Alright, I will update your 2 o'clock and then notify you at 4 for that meeting. And she turns. And as she starts to leave, the arrow goes straight through her. What?
Can Edwin reflexively quickly swap this floor tile with the floor tile under his desk to hide it?
Sure.
He just kind of looks down at it, looks at her in shock.
Are you
She
quite
turns
alright?
around.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know. Sharp pain through my chest. I might have cracked a rib earlier. It's just hurting now.
You should take the day off, Mallory, if you're feeling unwell. I don't want you overworking yourself.
If you say so, sir.
I do.
Inside Edwin's head as she leaves, he looks down at the arrow.
What the hell was that, you?
He stares at it angrily.
She lived. That's never happened before.
So the next day, just doing her daily work, goes to open her desk drawer. Not looking, she reaches in, pricks her finger. Ow. Shakes her head. What's this doing in here? I'll ask Mr. Edwin about it later. Closes the drawer after grabbing what she needs. And if we'll look back down at Edwin, the arrow appears back on his desk.
It's just as I suspected. This, for some reason, when someone has such a high potential, it doesn't kill them. I wonder what this could mean.
He takes the arrow and wraps it back up in cloth, very careful not to actually prick it himself, and places it in his desk drawer. Edwin stands, shoves in his chair, and in but the blink of an eye, the window is there again. As he looks out at the streets of Electros, the most likely rain pattering against the window pane, he just mutters to himself.
What the hell did you want me to do with these things anyway?
As he rubs the hat on the brim.
I like that. That was fun.
It's been a couple days since the incident with Allison, and we've all been gathered to, except for Eizen, who's dead.
He's brooding.
Isaac
brooding.
got ran over by a car.
Give him 24 hours.
He'll be back.
You've all been gathered to talk to Allison, or at least be around before you head out on your next mission.
Was there anything that Gigi was able to get from his test results on the samples he took?
The blood comes up completely normal. Well, mostly. And then for the black eye goop, you find that's weird. It seems to be made of some sort of almost like an onyx crystal within the liquid.
I just imagine Gigi's got like a book in the hand that is not his prosthetic and just kind of flipping through things. Alright, so so from the blood work we found out that is weird. Too many proteins. It makes no sense. But
In the blood, you say?
yes, the blood. But that's not the weirdest part. The weirdest part is well, in that eye goop, the black tears or whatever you call it, onyx crystal. Some form of onyx crystal is adjourned.
As if they were crying rocks of some sort.
It's possible, or it's even possible that the stunned user who activates the power, something to do with Sonic, is
Like some sort of devilish pocket sand.
possibly. You make that joke, but it is very possible that their ability activates
He looks at you.
when they splash you in the eyes with onyx crystal.
Well, I was actually dead serious about that, Mr. Gibson. But
Oh. Flips to a different page. Point 1, Edwin. Flips back to the other pages.
You know, can I? Dumb idea. You do like 1.1 Edwin and you just notice a fist come out of him like, nice.
I was almost tempted for that moment, just because it's funny to play Neo Tokyo.
Edwin's like stand eye catch comes on the screen for that.
Just for a fist bump.
Wait, I have a funny idea for a plot point, Richard.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what if we put down, let's say, can I spend a plot point to say that Giuseppe actually put down Giuseppe 1, Edwin 0, and he uses Neo Tokyo to swap the points?
I'm okay with that.
Okay, it just seems
That
fun.
activates my secret action.
What?
Yeah, it does.
If Edwin uses his stand near Gigi another time while within range of any of the ranges he's copied with the NC, and the uses for something like a gag, he'll copy his ability so he can add it to his collection for later use.
What?
That's all I wanted to play for this.
I am so confused. Okay.
I just wanted to copy Neo Tokyo.
So you got a Neo Tokyo. All right.
What's his range again?
Neo Tokyo's range?
Yeah.
Indeterminate.
Yeah.
It's technically an A, but it's also technically global.
Long. Big. Its range is big.
Its range is big.
Big.
Well, I've already done pretty much everything that I needed to do on the security side of things. I was thinking it makes the most sense for you two, as you are the investigators of this case, see what information you can get out of her yourselves. She's been rather... I don't know how to put it. Odd after the incident.
That tracks.
Right this way then. Whenever you're ready.
Gigi flips to that page again, sees that the point totals have been switched. Clever girl. Marks another point next to Edwin.
Hidari still avoiding eye contact with Edwin.
Can I try and look him in the eyes this time? I know you want me to do that.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna.
Sure.
Who's looking him in the eyes?
Edwin.
Edwin.
Hey, Edwin, make a bravery check.
Really, though? Fun fact, Edwin doesn't have the best bravery in the world.
Oh, look, Edwin, you're not scared shitless.
Really? Do I see something?
Hey, Hidari, make me a brains roll. Yeah, it's gonna take control of your right arm.
Oh no.
And when you grab the door handle, it's going to rip off the door handle.
Hidari looks at the door handle, looks at his hand, which has claws, probably an eyeball on it, and just kind of slaps his other hand over it.
A hand touches the door and replaces the handle with a new one. Hidari, you swear for a moment you see a pylon. Wait a minute, that's not right.
Hidari looks at the handle that he's holding in his hand, kind of hides it in his pocket.
Edwin acts as if he didn't notice this.
Oh yeah, and Edwin, what you saw is, you're not sure what it was, but you're not entirely convinced Hidari is human anymore.
No, but what would that mean? What did I see, though?
It's just a feeling, essentially.
So I saw a normal eye, but I was uneasy.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I can take that. Interesting. But just shaking his head as everyone passes by.
Man, if everyone keeps this up, I'm just gonna run out of a fucking bill.
Hidari, why do you have a door handle?
Hidari kind of looks down at his hand. There's an eye on it still. Covers it up. No reason.
You know, I think there was a specific thing where people, I do not know. You should not be stealing company property, though. You should put that back.
Yeah, but there was no way to put it. That I was gonna try. Dude, Hidari kind of goes over and hands Mallory a door handle.
She shakes her head. Mr. Hitoshi, that makes no sense whatsoever. How could there not be a spot?
I mean, look, points over it. There is still a door handle.
Right you are, I guess. The building works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I guess your electricians were on it today.
I guess so.
Is this stand a building? Hidari now has a suspicion that Edwin's stand is the building of the Speedwagon Foundation.
So, where we supposed to go, Ms. Sakahara?
Locks the door and steps in. Right this way, everyone.
Mallory's just going to stand outside.
Ms. Ellison, was it?
Yeah?
Do you recall the events that happened when you run to the effects of black eyes?
No.
What is the last thing that you recall?
The last thing I recall was being at the bank.
The bank. And after that, nothing?
Nothing.
Hmm.
I remember everything getting fuzzy.
Here, I have a question, actually. Allison, one moment. If you could, please humor me. She hands Allison a large metal wedge. Sit on that.
You know, I've heard you're a weird one, but I don't think it was this weird. She complies.
She grins. Oh, it can get worse.
Y'all are weird.
Allison will notice out of the ground comes a moon head and just bling, 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 bling. And it arcs a finger at her. And it's like, this one hurts one bit. Gets covered in the face with like purple goop. And I take away her ability to lie.
What was that supposed to do?
Just assurance, nothing more. It should help in the interrogation.
I have a little bit of a question. Do you know when you gained your stand?
You know, not long after graduating high school. I kind of got stuck in this job.
Not sagely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you peaked. I understand that.
You're being threatened by the cute stand.
Hidari looks down
Hold
at
on,
the
this should be the
stand.
smaller one.
The vice principal.
Giuseppe, are you looking at the cute stand?
I'm doing that thing where, like, one eye and peripheral, so I could see them both.
I'm just imagining that Hidari is not, right?
Hidari's kind of like looking to the side of it.
Yeah. Alright, this works then. Hidari, for just a literal split second, you swear you see something at the corner of your eye. That's weird. Black Hill looks different.
Ooh.
And then it vanishes.
Ooh, fun.
What?
That's fun.
So you say you took away her concept of design, yes?
That is correct. Your conjecture is very sharp, Mr. Gibson.
Yes, so, Miss Ellison, the top, the last thing you remember is the bank, and then everything got fuzzy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you recall seeing anything before everything got fuzzy, or hearing any specific sounds or something getting in with your eyes?
No.
May I ask what you were doing at the time?
I'm a civil security detail.
So you're just guarding Miss Seville.
Yeah. Everything was pretty normal up until... what was it? I don't know. We saw... On the way to the bank, there was a weird flock of crows.
A weird flock of crows.
Yeah, there was just a bunch of crows on a tree. It was weird because crows don't normally nest here, they nest in the northern part of the city.
That's an oddly specific thing to remember, you bird enthusiast.
Yeah, actually.
Huh.
Like the one hobby I still have from high school.
An ornithologist? Huh, respectable.
You said these birds are not typical to this area, yes? They're typical to the northern sections?
It's nesting season. Well, it's the end of nesting season. Normally they don't come this far south because there's so much water around. It's hard to fly.
Can you describe what any of them look like? Any...
They looked like crows.
Can I try something real quick that might work and might not work?
Mhm.
I want to have Black Hill swap what it's currently removing from Allison and see if I can't remove, This is gonna sound weird. I want to essentially remove the surrounding imagery from the crows so that she can focus on that memory. So, like, can I have Black Hill remove everything but crows for a moment?
Everything's okay.
So that her brain can hyper-focus on it and maybe recall a detail. That is my thought. I'd imagine I'd have to roll against someone, but...
Yeah.
Any specific details that you remember?
There were obviously some juveniles in the flock, which makes sense for the time of year. Other than that, not really. They just seemed like crows.
Just because I'm curious, what did you have for breakfast yesterday? She asked.
Why
Crow.
yesterday? It's been 2 days.
I'm just asking that because she shouldn't be able to remember it right now.
Crow.
I like fucking with people.
What's breakfast?
Miss Sakahara just smiles. Nothing, dear. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Hidari checks his foot to make sure he's not standing on an incline.
Do you know if there are any cameras in that area?
Well, there's cameras on the bank, obviously, but other than that, I don't really know the buildings around the area. I mean, you could go check it out. I mean, it's pretty far away from the bank, honestly, so the bank may not even help. Yeah, I just saw them. Do you know in Pinion, Gargoyle Park?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them around there on my way to work.
Do you live over in Minion?
Yeah, I live like 5 blocks from the police station.
Kind of looks at Giuseppe like, that sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. Nods. Hey, Ms. Sakahara, will you come in with us on this one, or would you going to...
I unfortunately have a prior assignment.
I have a request for you then, since... Or if you can get this done, since you have access to all this information, I would assume. Could you get surveillance video of the day in question, follow Ms. Eizen, and see if anything is off? See...
Around the bank or around Pinion?
both places. She said she saw crows and all that stuff, which is strange. So we can attempt to narrow down some things.
I'm not sure how well I can do on that, but I will try my best. Maybe Mr. Speedwagon knows something. Sen kind of just looks around and taps her watch like, I'm pretty sure that there is a specialist of the Warf District that should be meeting you two shortly.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Ms. Sakahara. I can't think of any other questions I would have, so... If you recall anything, Ms. Eizen, just give us a call. Mr. Speedwagon is my number.
As Sen walks out, she just kind of winks and undoes Black Hill. I hope you remember what your breakfast was now. Alright, as you walk out of the interrogation chamber, the door at the top of the staircase opens and an almost divine light starts to wash down it. And there's a man standing atop, silhouetted by the light coming behind. He's wearing sunglasses inside, peculiar, and he looks down at you, and you see a flash of red underneath them as he stares over them at the group gathered. And that would be him.
Isn't it hard to see inside with the glasses on?
Kenzie takes steps down the staircase. Not at all.
I like him.
My name is Father McKenzie.
He holds out a hand as if to shake.
10 feet away from everyone.
Yeah.
Power move.
Power move, Mackenzie.
Power McKenzie. Gigi will walk up and just give him a handshake with the prosthetic arm. Just, Giuseppe Gibson. You can just call me Gigi if you like.
I've heard of you.
He shakes it.
He smirks. I have not heard of you. You're interesting.
Hidari also will shake his hand while avoiding eye contact.
Mackenzie looks down.
Father McKenzie. Be assisting you in the next mission, it appears.
Hidari Hitoshi. Nice to meet you.
Why do I feel like I'm going to be doing all the talking this time around?
Do you want me to remove your mouth so you do not have to?
No!
Oh, come on, that would be fun.
I could just make a new one.
Maybe some other time, Mr. Gibson. I have a meeting to attend to, so good luck, you three.
Hidari nods.
Yeah, thank you.
She heads out.
I can never get a read on that one.
Sen.
Oh,
Sen,
yes, what is up, Mel?
you seem stressed.
I am not stressed. I actually had a very good time right there. She leans over and whispers into her ear. I removed her concept of everything but birds. She forgot what breakfast was.
Wow. Black Hell never ceases to amaze me.
It is so much fun. What is up, though?
I was wondering if you wanted to have a cup of tea before your meeting.
I suppose. I have time. Nothing like a tea with friends. Is there a cup already on the table?
Yeah.
Cool. She'll just take it and sit down in the other chair. So as she takes the cup and is about to take a sip, she looks at Mallory. I'm gonna do a callback. She's like, "So I heard you broke your rib earlier."
Yeah, it's feeling a lot better. A little sore on my left side, but not too bad.
Just making sure you're up for all of this.
Yeah, of course.
Takes a sip.
As you take a sip.
She just pauses, teacup in her, mouth. Is this just, sitting on the table?
It's looking at you, expectantly.
She, stares at it, stares at Mel, stares at it, arcs her eyes towards Mel, what is that?
He just wants to make your tea taste good.
Slowly takes the cup out. You ever stand?
I mean, yeah, he just comes out every once in a while to, make my tea taste better. That's all I've seen you really do. It makes me feel really nice.
I did not realize. A tea-based stand. That is very quaint. My apologies. We have not been talking recently. Sorry for not being all caught up. I've just been overwhelmed with everything as of late.
Yeah, it's all right. I've been rather busy myself.
Very well. She holds the tea up to the bird.
The teapot bird tips its head, and a couple drops that are light pink colored fall into the tea.
Oh, I love that.
It does have a tea bag hanging from its little spout thing, so it can also dip that in.
Can it dip the tea bag?
It'll dip the tea bag.
Sen's hands overlays with a weird robotic hand, and she just pats the top of the bird.
You hear a small
Yeah, that is the most pleasant stand I've ever met. Takes a sip.
You feel an extra, almost the warmth from cinnamon?
Oh, yeah.
That kind of warmth fill your chest.
Oh, that's nice.
I'd imagine she just smiles. It makes sense that someone as pleasant as you would get a stand as pleasant as that.
Yeah, he doesn't do a lot. He just kind of, I don't know, I bring him out every once in a while. He likes to hop around.
Although most stands are, in my experience, combat-based, so I was surprised to see one that is so... I don't know, pleasant.
Yeah, he likes, he seems to really come out when I'm happy, and yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Do you have a name for him?
Oh, I just call him Hibiscus Tea. Because that's what I was drinking when he appeared.
She stares at the bird. Senor Hibiscus, the tea was lovely. She tilts it to the bird. I love it.
He disappears.
Okay, so as you step off the train, a light drizzle starts to fall down from the sky, and appearing, glowing, floating next to Mackenzie is a stand with an umbrella for a head. Mackenzie just kind of looks back and angles a finger at the two of them. I'll be nearby. If you need me, just holler. I'll hear.
Alright.
And as the rain falls, Mackenzie vanishes. And, Kat, what I'm gonna say with a plot point, if I need to, is basically half the people that we encounter are lonely people. Fakes. So Mackenzie can just show up wherever he needs to.
Okay.
But for the time being, I am gonna go up onto the rooftops and just follow along, staying close by with my rifle. Eleanor Rigby morphs into a not indistinguishable person and This person's just gonna follow you.
Do they have a face?
You look closely? No!
Hidari goes like, that's... Alright.
Thanks, Cat.
This is why I was like, I probably didn't populate these enough. But
Yeah, now they're irrelevant.
So, okay, I take it as your stand is stealth based.
The face morphs into Mackenzie's face for a moment. Yes, and I can also be anywhere that my stand is at this time. You see, he points at the sky. It's the rain itself. This is how that I know that his eye is always watching over everyone.
That's convenient.
Yeah, Mackenzie's face disappears. And then you notice this person's hand morph into a gun for a second, as if to display that, yes, he can also do that.
Hidari looks up and just kind of blinks. Okay, then.
You hear in the distance, "May God give me strength."
the streets are filled with a lot of... It's a surprisingly busy day, even with all of the lonely people.
Must be a sale day.
Sale day?
Sale day. That's when you get all the good deals.
Whoever's moving the other tokens, thank you.
That's me.
That would be Taliyah, yes.
Hello.
Of course it's not.
I'm nowhere specific right now, so...
Yeah.
Hey. Can, Mackenzie scout out the forward position, of the shopping district and just real quick, like, report back a one word of anything odd if he sees something?
Anything odd?
Yeah, I guess just, like, have his eyes there and then, like, pop out of this guy if he sees something weird about the shopping district.
Nothing seems weird.
Okay. I'll just keep his eyes out.
I mean, unless you care about, like, local vandals.
Does Mackenzie care about local vandals? Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, Father McKenzie, yes? Do you by chance know what Edwin's stand does?
Mr. Speedwagon's stand?
Yes, Speedwagon.
No, I do not.
Interesting.
I just realized because it's actually raining, there's a very real possibility that one of the people we try to talk to as Mackenzie won't actually be Mackenzie.
Yeah.
That is great.
I really want that
hilarious.
to happen. Hidari is walking over like, what exactly are we looking for again? Just anything odd?
Anything
You're
odd or...
scouting it out to see if you reckon, like, any stand users pop out and you're asking them about, if you find a stand user, you're asking them about occurrences.
Well, also, Giuseppe pulls out a very special hat and pipe.
Oh my god, I forgot that you were doing that.
You also see, Hidari, we are looking for clues, my dear Watson.
What?
What?
You guys got to be kidding. Have you guys never seen Detective Jones?
No,
And
I
he's
have. It's just I don't understand why you're doing this.
My line of work, there's only one book that I'm concerned about.
I don't know why that's so
It's
funny.
I'm gonna get some lonely people on the rooftops real quick. Alright, I'm just gonna populate all around in some very choice locations on the roofs. Nice people blending into the eaves. You didn't look for them, you'd never even see that they're there.
I was gonna comment of Hidari like looking up on the roof and then there's just a person with an umbrella on the roof.
Yeah, you see this girl up here just like standing awkwardly with an umbrella.
Yeah, what's the strategy? Split up and search for Crew's gang.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
In the next area you proceed to, you'll find a coffee shop, clothing store, a factory that should be off limits currently, and a, well, rather quaint hotel.
I shall check out the factory that should be closed down.
I guess I'll do the coffee shop.
Right, I'll be in the hotel then. Very fitting. We follow it first. I'm gonna go for Hidari.
Yep.
Alright. Hidari first, then.
Yeah.
Walks past people.
Yeah, despite all the people, the coffee shop is rather empty.
Well, I guess I'll order a, what do you think Hidari would have as coffee?
Depends, are you feeding yourself
Yeah,
or the
no
monster
Rio
inside?
Grande.
I feel like it would be funny if the monster liked, really light coffee.
That would be funny. I like that.
And Hidari drinks black.
Yeah, I like that. I'll order some kind of light coffee. I don't know anything about coffee, so...
Order an Americano, that's like really light.
I'll have an Americano then.
Alright. Do you pay the nice person?
I pay the nice shadowy figure. Don't do it.
You actually notice that none of the McKenzie clones are inside the building.
That makes sense. No, I'm gonna... Is there a window anywhere?
Yeah, there's a window behind that couch.
The one that I'm at?
Yeah.
Cool. Looks out window directly at building of factory.
I mean, there's an alley there.
True, yeah. Is there anything in the alley?
I mean, you see someone spray painting the wall.
Oh,
They look at you.
I look at them.
Give me a brains roll.
Oh boy.
Are they like in this alley here?
It's just a person.
Oh, it's this person, okay.
Question, did we make eye contact?
That's what you're rolling for.
Then that should be a 9, because eye contact.
Alright.
Oh fuck, what? Oh.
Ah.
You're tapped on the shoulder. It's sprayed in the face with spray paint.
Oh. Hidari is closing its eyes. I'm assuming it got in my eyes.
Yeah, that was what it was aiming for.
Okay. Okay. I'm assuming it's burning? Probably?
Yeah, you feel completely disoriented.
I'm assuming it's not, like, going away or anything, because that's not how spray paint works, probably.
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you rub your eyes enough, you can, like, get enough of the paint out to see, and...
I'm gonna go outside, over around here, dump out all the coffee, like, over here.
Isn't
and
this
then,
the person?
Oh yeah, what was that the person?
You can't tell. Whatever you saw of their face, their eyes, their face shape, their hair, like what kind of hairstyle they have. You can see the color, you can see like the shapes, kind of. But you can't discern like anything else about them.
Wait a second. Okay, what I was gonna do was I was going to hold out the cup, let it fill up with rain, and then wash out my eyes, because chemical
that's really
burns.
cool. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do that real quick, and then look around. Is it better?
No?
I'm gonna look around at everyone. I know that there's a lot of lonely people here, and that's kind of their thing, but are there any normal people around?
You can't even tell the difference between the lonely people and the normal people.
Oh my.
Fuck.
Can I roll a brains of Mackenzie's to be aware of this happening?
Sure.
Oh, Mackenzie, why?
Mackenzie is our only hope. He wears sunglasses.
He does wear sunglasses!
You know Hidari, like, rushed out of that building too quickly, but you don't know why.
Dumped all his coffee on the ground.
Okay, so I can see him doing this?
Yeah, you can see him.
Mackenzie just kind of clicks his rifle. Alright, Eleanor. Target spotted somewhere. They're here. He's gonna, this is funny. Out of this dream station here, Eleanor Rigby pokes its head and looks over at Giuseppe. Hidari's in danger.
Oh, I haven't even gotten to the factory. Alright.
Although I'm not quite sure from what.
Here's something fun.
Oh yeah?
Ah!
Where? What?
Hey.
Oh hey, that looks familiar.
Hey, look, it's my thing.
Parallels!
It worked.
This episode is...
Wait, it has a rank 6 Bizarre Field?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck, okay. Alright.
Nice. All of mine always start with 5.
Because of 5 players is the standard,
Yeah.
but this is a special fight. Okay, alright. I'm switching gears in my head.
So what was he doing? Is he alright? Did
From what it
somebody
looked
attack
like,
him?
he was ordering coffee and then he just ran out of the building. I don't know why.
Must have been some bad coffee.
Eleanor Rigby, its emotionless face just looks at you.
You actually aren't serious, are you?
Not in the slightest. I'm trying to gauge people's faces and everything.
Very well. I'll be watching.
I'm gonna try to call fucking Hidari. See if he can't even register that the phone's ready to pick it up.
Is the phone ringing?
Your phone's ringing, yeah.
I pick it up. Hello?
Hidari, are you alright?
Can I hear it?
Yeah, you can hear him fine.
Does it sound like Giuseppe?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. No one has faces.
No one has me. What
Or physical
happened?
defining characteristics.
Or any question. Are the ones that were holding umbrellas still holding umbrellas?
I mean, it's raining. Most people were holding umbrellas.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Gigi's the only weird one that's not, because shield.
Can he see
That-
Gigi from here?
It's a little blurry, but you could maybe make out that that's Giuseppe.
I'm gonna look roughly in that direction. Hey,
Something you do see now, though.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
it's behind you!
Gigi, like, turns around and kind of like, I don't see anything.
It was behind you anyway.
What happened to you?
It sprayed me in the eyes.
Oh, well then that makes this very easy. He pulls his goggles down.
Ugh.
Have you tried cleaning your eyes out?
I have indeed. Unless, looks up. Unless this water isn't exactly clean.
Have you tried using your stand?
I don't want to, but I can try.
If you don't feel comfortable, I wouldn't push yourself.
Hey Katie,
Yeah.
can I try and make new eyes?
Oh my god!
Give me a brains roll.
Yeah, that's
Is
what I
that a
figured.
thing you can do? I love that.
You are able to make new eyes if you will so please.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make new eyes, like, on my cheekbones, and then slowly move them up to where the old eyes were, and then just fade the other eyes into my forehead.
Yeah. Nothing changes.
Yeah, fuck, it's not the eyes itself.
Hmm.
That also means it might not even need to get you in the eyes, it might just need to get you in general.
But it sprayed you specifically in the eyes.
It sprayed me in the face.
In his face?
It might just have to get inside of you at all.
This lonely person leans down and Mackenzie's face pops out of it.
Did you get a look at the stand user at all?
I'm assuming it's just a blank face for me.
Yeah, but you
Oh, yeah.
hear Mackenzie's voice.
You hear Mackenzie's voice.
No, but the stand, it was wearing a backwards cap, I think?
From my experience, users and stands often look similar. Look for that type of an aesthetic.
Yeah, okay.
Gets back up and you can swear you hear a rifle click.
Gigi's gonna make sure he's got his force field up and protect just in case it does need to spray you and not something else. Look for anyone that's wearing a backwards hat, I guess.
You're looking for that kind of like rebel aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, you do see someone
Yeah.
over by the clothing shop.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Alright, oh. Yeah. Is you alright, Mackenzie? I see someone over near the clothing store.
Oh yes. One who seems to have strayed far from the path of God.
You hear him click his pendant around his neck and pull it down.
I've got this.
Can I spend a plot point as Mackenzie real quick?
Sure.
Mackenzie has, for this specific mission, because of the large amount of people, he has brought with him a tranquilizer dart. So instead of using his normal high-caliber sniper rifle, let's say this one over by Hidari, the one that clicked the rifle earlier, Eleanor Rigby appears with a tranquilizer gun and is going to shoot it at the vagrant.
Alright. They're not even facing you. And they just step to the side.
Not even facing to me, they just like kind of effortlessly dodge it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you give me a speed roll?
Can I give you a speed roll? Yeah, sure. What?
Oh no, your stand's eyes are exposed!
Hold on. My speed is a D.
Oh no!
Eleanor Rigby gets sprayed in the face. And then the stand goes like bounding off.
Well, it's like in front of Eleanor. I just wanted a chance to monologue because this is a contested roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mackenzie, as Eleanor's reflexively pulling up her arm to block it, doesn't do it in time. He's like,
I must block my eyes! This stand! It attacks by spraying you in the eyes!
That's correct.
okay.
Okay,
That's correct.
Oh yeah. And then I'm not fast enough to cover her eyes, so...
Nope.
Damn, okay.
Oh
So we
no,
have-
that's gonna... Our sniper can't tell the difference between us and the enemy. Oh no!
Bound. This is what the world looks like.
You hear a stumble above you, Giuseppe. It would appear that Mackenzie was actually right next to you, and he's, looking around at all of the colors. I'm gonna set a secret action.
just don't push yourselves too much further. He's gonna go up here, and if I recall, like both of these are factory things, so he'll go down this way because they'll most likely have the most raw material. Is the door locked?
Yeah, it's locked.
He's going to swap his arm from hand to cannon mode. He's going to attempt to use plasma to cut open the lock.
Sure, you can cut open the lock and get the door open.
There we go. Can I roll brains real quick to see if I can't figure out some part of how Edwin's stand works?
Sure. Give me a brains roll versus Edwin brain.
Oh god, Edwin time. Hold on, where's the fucker?
Giuseppe does know that the door handle was there again for some reason.
For some
so
reason,
that
the
could
door
be a
handle
hint.
is there.
Yeah.
In fact... Well, let's just see how this goes first. Oh. Get wrecked.
Damn.
If only steel trap worked.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say add a +1 because door handle, but that still doesn't matter.
Damn.
I still do not understand how his stand works. Comes up here. How much raw material am I working with, Cat?
I mean, there's just a lot of boxes.
He's gonna start opening all the boxes to try and find parts.
They're mostly empty.
Those bastards. They took all the good ones. How many of these boxes are made of metal?
2.
Okay. And how many lights are in this, or things with wires?
4.
Okay. And anything that could act as a battery source?
There's probably some leftover batteries somewhere.
Some
Okay.
lonely people start to come in as the rain hits the door.
Nice. And then Giuseppe is going to attempt to use some of the metal, wires, and battery to create some form of helmet that, when put on someone's head, will stimulate certain parts of the brain using small electrical discharges that will hopefully counteract this stance, causing you to see things all weirdly.
Okay. Can you give me a brains roll, but can you take a -2? Because you do not have a degree in human anatomy, or
Yeah.
nor have you studied the human brain that much.
Yeah.
Giuseppe just shocks the brain. That works!
Oh, I killed Mackenzie. Oh well.
Oh well,
He's already dead.
you couldn't
He's
kill
already
him.
It's really rickety, and you don't know if it'll actually do what it's supposed to do.
dead.
And you're kind of afraid that if you take it out into the rain, you're just going to electrocute yourself to death.
Hey, Father McKenzie.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. We'll say this is just in case this person turns out to need to have a shocking therapy session.
Can I make an off-color joke real quick after what he just said?
Sure.
Mackenzie, one of the lonely people, just stays towards you. Giuseppe is like, I don't think we'll apply shock therapy quite yet.
All right. So I can't tell people apart, right? But I can still tell that they're holding umbrellas.
Yep.
So if I look at the ground, can I tell people's shoes apart?
You can tell the colors apart.
I can tell the colors apart. Okay, I'm going to lean over to Eleanor Rigby and say, did you get a look at their shoes?
Plot's point. They were standing right next to a lonely person. I have a perfect, exquisite, detailed description of their shoes because, of course.
Stand
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah,
or-
because the way.
stand
No, kidding. No. Is it the stand or is it
No.
the person?
No, Tally, say the stand shoes.
Okay, the stand's shoes because the way Mackenzie determines whether or not if someone is a vagrant is whether or not they wear fancy shoes.
Well, for the stand, they've got tiny skateboards and shoes and feet, actually.
Oh my god. Just leans down to Hidari. An absolute vagrant wearing rollerblades.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for rollerblades.
I'm looking for rollerblades.
Yep.
Give me a brains roll. Yeah, sure. As you're walking, you just like gently glance up, and
Is it on the light post? Oh no, it's still on the bench.
yeah, it's just sat down on the bench, and you see 2 tiny skateboards just.
I thought you put a new person there. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I did see that.
It's just sitting there, chilling.
Is it facing me?
Yeah.
I look at its face.
I mean, it doesn't really have a face.
Well, okay, I look at its blank slate.
You see a bunch. Oddly enough, the stand's face is more defined than most of the humans' faces.
Okay,
Can he tell what Eleanor Rigby's face looks like?
that's a good
More
question.
defined than most of the other faces.
Okay, so Dan's are more defined.
Oh, by the way, that was a contested roll. So if you do want a monologue.
Oh, sweet.
The stand crit failed on speed, so.
Oof. Oof. Was it trying to skate away?
It was trying to slow down its feet enough, because You know that thing that like kids do where they swing their feet back and forth while they're sitting?
Oh.
Yes.
It's doing that, except its feet are on the ground and it's just rollers, like skateboarding back and forth on its
I
feet.
love it.
That's so good. Well, whatever this thing is, it seems like what it's mainly doing is trying to make sure that we can't tell our allies from random people.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's correct.
Indeed.
But what is it trying to accomplish beyond that?
Good question.
Father McKenzie, I have a question. How tired are you today, shirt? Can you clean it later? Would it matter?
Are you
would
asking
mind?
how attached I am to my robes?
Yes.
Very.
If I said that I could clean it later,
I said very. You continue thinking on that matter, Giuseppe. I'll see you in a moment.
And Kat, I'm gonna go into the cellar.
Okay.
The cellar?
There's some cellar there.
Are these cardboard boxes?
Yes.
Cool. Giuseppe's gonna start breaking one down to make it into like a poncho-like thing. And he's gonna spend a plots point so that he has his own cans of spray paint.
Sure. Go ahead and spend that plot point and
Are we doing some init?
some in it time.
Taliyah, love that.
I go into the cellar. I was like, what if I could go into like the floorboards? So it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. Cellars are where vampires hide.
Yeah.
Hey Kat, what color spray paints would you say I have?
Red, green, yellow.
I'm gonna look around to see if anyone else is wearing roller skates.
Not really. Nobody's wearing roller skates. Only
Okay.
this man with his tiny skateboard feet.
Does it have any other notable qualities?
It's like covered in like neon pink and green spray paint.
Alright,
Well,
good to
you call
know.
it spray paint, but there's a lot of neon colors on it.
I'm gonna look for some neon colors. Oh wait, I just realized everything I see is in neon colors. Clever.
Okay, so as I told you, I was breaking down some of these boxes to make ponchos. I spent that plots point to get
To
spray
make
paint.
ponchos?
Air quote ponchos.
Okay.
So the concept behind this is he broke these down and he's made at least two boxes that could be put on a person, because Father McKenzie said he's very attached to those robes. And the spray paint, he's painted on with the spray paint stars of different colors. He's going to leave one here and just like look to the lonely person that's nearby. There's one's here for you. Take it to. You can have it. Leaves it like.
You'll just notice that for a moment, this lonely person walks over, turns into Mackenzie, grabs it, and then turns back to a lonely person, and it's gone.
I'm gonna fucking book it, run to here, and jump to try to land on that crate.
Sure. Give me a bronze. You can make it onto that shipping crate.
Hidari, come to my voice. I've got a thing for you to make you a little bit easier.
Okay.
Their turn.
Oh, I see.
They've just been sitting there for a while.
Oh.
They're gonna get up. Just lean against this pole. That's their turn.
Hidari looks over at these two
Hidari, can
people.
you make a bronze roll?
Oh, boy!
no!
You're fine. You hear something clatter behind you, though.
I look behind me. Is the stand still on the bench? No,
Nope.
it's not.
On the
Did it
top of the room.
skate up?
It did
It's
skate up.
skated up.
And you see a paint can on the ground behind you.
Hidari looks over to what he thinks is Giuseppe.
Giuseppe will toss down the makeshift ally thing.
Hidari puts it on. This is weird. Okay, and I'm gonna set a secret action.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So, well, this is going to be a Mackenzie action, this one, because over by this mysterious individual, this umbrella person starts to morph. Paul McKenzie steps out wearing a ludicrous, multicolored rainbow poncho.
You're welcome.
Yep. And he has in his hand a combat knife made of that sharpened plastic that they have in the military. And he holds a hand, and he's going to put it around their neck. And he's going to say, as he does so, "By spraying me, you have gone against the hand of God. I hope you know what you've done."
You've activated a villainous action.
There it is. All right. What do we got?
Villainous action. And for myself, when met with physical, not long-range, either attacks or being threatened, Haley will use the close quarters combat to grab them and flip them over her shoulder, and then
Jesus.
look them dead in the eyes, activating her ability again. So if you want to roll me bronze.
Bronze? Okay. Yeah, okay. That's just my bronze roll then. Unless... Okay, I'm gonna make a decision right here and now, because I never decided this earlier. Mackenzie has rank 2 vampire, but I never determined a body mastery trait for him.
Ooh.
Mackenzie's body mastery trait is... he can extend and increase the growth of his fingernails to turn them into knives.
Oh.
That wasn't just a normal combat knife. That was his fingernails, and I'm gonna roll body mastery to try and restrain them. Alright.
That's fun.
Escalation.
Ooh!
Successfully restrain her.
Okay, I've got the hand fingernail knives just right up to her throat.
And you're not intending to do damage?
No, just hold her.
I'm gonna attempt to figure out Edwin's power again. Just like, okay, no, that didn't work, so maybe it doesn't have to do with the doorknob, but maybe, just maybe, it has to do with what the doorknob was connected to.
Would that just figure out the entire power?
I feel like he'd get closer.
Yeah.
As his main
Yeah.
antagonist from Star Road Now stand.
I feel like he's close enough to be able to use it roughly.
Use it without knowing what he's actually doing, but he has a feel for it, maybe?
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know why he's doing it. Or why he's able to.
Ultra instinct.
Yeah.
He is going to load one of the remaining paint cans into his arm cannon. Father McKenzie made it very clear that the rain and all that stuff was his. So Gigi loaded up the bright-ass yellow paint into his arm cannon, and he's going to shoot it into the air with the express purpose that it's going to explode. The paint's going to mix with the rain, and all the lonely people are going to turn bright-ass yellow.
Colorful people!
You activate a villainous action.
Ah! Yay.
Villainous action. I'd best be on my way out. If Giuseppe uses a spray paint can to explode and attempt to change the color of the lonely people.
Wow!
Call me out.
You fucking kidding me!
Wow! Richard has been fucking
Holy
called.
shit!
Hello, sir.
Hello, but hey, don't forget, I got my goggles, baby!
That doesn't matter. It sprays you in the face and you're completely disoriented, so while you're disoriented, it switches the paint can for an empty one.
Bastard.
Can you roll me bronze? You're extremely disoriented. Hidari, you see this, but it roller skates away.
Damn.
Over here on this roof.
I've gotta figure out how to get rid of this disorienting effect. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know if we really need to.
Yeah, their turn. Yeah, they're gonna flip Mackenzie over their shoulder again. At
Okay,
least try to.
if they try and resist me, basically I think I'm going to use natural human instinct against them so that the knives pressed up against their throat stop them from wanting to do this, thus re-rolling body minute?
Sure.
Okay.
You activate a villainous action by doing it.
A different one?
A different
different
one? What?
Same tricks that once fooled me! When an opponent goes for a repeat roll in a similar way to either attack or stop the user. The stand will then appear and instead pull 2 neon spray cans out and spray them in the eyes, disorienting them and letting her spin them around so they're not facing her anymore.
Okay.
The stand is also spinning you around.
Interesting.
Spray you in the eye. Does Mackenzie wear any makeup?
Does Mackenzie wear any makeup?
This is an important question.
He doesn't even wear fake lenses. No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Mackenzie is very I am as God made me.
Yeah.
The user ends up flipping you over their shoulder, but they flip you in such a way that you land on your feet really hard. And the stand appears next to you.
Okay, did it like roller skate towards me aggressively to do that?
Yes.
Okay, that activates my secret action. Originally it was just specifically if it jumps out of nowhere and sprays Giuseppe. But now it's if it jumps out of nowhere and roller skates aggressively towards anyone.
Aggressive roller skate.
If it does that, Eleanor Rigby will use its natural ability of being the rain, and the stand will notice to its side as an absolute torrential rainstorm comes to try and sweep it away. They're all people-shaped too.
Her roll. I'm gonna give you 3d6 for aggressive roller skating.
Hell yeah.
Ow.
Can Mackenzie just, like, stand perfectly straight as he was slammed down, and as the torrent swoops by, he just taps his cross pendant and looks up to the sky?
You do take 1 damage from the flip.
Okay.
Your ankles hurt.
That's fair.
Swept away.
He strikes a pose, his sunglasses flashing.
That's what happens when you try to mess with his holy intent.
And he's holding his cross out with his arm crossed over his chest.
This person just cracks their nose. Why I oughta. That's their turn.
Hidari, we might want to try and get them to talk. We don't know how much they're going to lose if they, you know.
Yeah, honestly, this guy's getting on my nerves.
You know, I don't blame you.
I can guess that they're roughly over there, right? Since Mackenzie is over there.
Over there, a bunch of lonely people appeared.
All right.
Like a bunch of people appeared out of nowhere and swept this roller skating man.
There was also a, like, aptly timed thunderbolt, too.
Question as well. But does the outfits that Gigi made for the...
Wearing the poncho.
He's also wearing
Hell
the
yeah.
poncho. It looks like a dumbass clown.
That's all I ever wanted.
For him to look like a dumbass clown?
For Mackenzie to be a poncho-y. Poncho.
Poncho. What are they doing right now?
They look like they're about to, like, punch Mackenzie and or beat him with a spray paint can.
Okay, wow.
Hidari, get them on a slope for me.
What did he say?
Get them on a
Slope?
slope for me, or some form of incline.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh no. What if I just fucking shove him?
Yeah, that's always a good way.
If you're running towards the user, Mackenzie's sunglasses flash. One of these lonely people just says,
Don't get any closer. Trust me.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna extend one arm to behind them and then just like swipe under their feet.
Only a brains roll? They like start to trip and then like backflip so that they're perfectly fine.
Jesus.
Is one of his feet at a weird angle now?
Did you just say he?
Sorry, she, they.
Nope, that activates the thing.
I knew it! I freaking knew it!
Yep, I knew it.
You were saying they for a reason.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
If Haley is captured and confused for a guy, The stand teleports to the top of the roof, the nearest roof, and shoves off a pile of paint cans that just have to be balancing precariously above them.
Subconsciously, he's going to swap this end of the container with that end of the container.
Oh, Neo Tokyo.
Ooh,
Neo
speed
Tokyo.
then.
Neo Tokyo.
Oh, why did I not take her speed?
Did
Why
you not?
did
Oh,
I-
you took my rage! Rip!
Yeah.
Neo clothes.
I mean, you switched them, but now you also switched. You're just now over here with a pile of paint cans on you. Take 6 damage. She just cracks her nipples. So you found me. And me and my friend, Ignorance over here, are just trying to make some nice art for the city, but you cops keep trying to come and fucking stop us. Thankfully, Ignorance's ability to make you face blind as long as they spray where your eyes would be and make you everything around you obscured and you make you unable to discern people based off their facial features and other bodily features. If it wasn't raining, the sunlight would also fuck with you, but stupid rainstorm came out of nowhere.
Yes, I wonder where that came from.
Come at me now.
Alright, so then, you've shown me yours. Gigi takes off his belt buckle
What?
and draws a card. I spend a learning point, Cat. Every ability that ENC has copied has been made into a power card. That is a secondary action the stand can insert into one of the slots on an arm, leg, chest, etc., allowing him to once again use the copy ability or stand parameter, one or the other. He can have 4 of these active at a time.
Gigi learned how to save.
Gigi learned how to save.
Gigi unlocked save points.
He's also going to spend a plots point. Whenever Sen was having Black Hill in the corner, ENC tapped it twice, and he slaps in Black Hill's card and takes their ability. Oh yes, you see, Madam, Monsieur, whatever you would like to be called, you just activated, as I would like to call it, mine class card. He's going to attempt to use Black Hill to make Haley forget the concept of fighting.
The concept of fighting? Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing, by the way, to get her on an incline?
I assume because
Neo
she jumped.
Tokyo. Neo Tokyo.
Yeah, you know what? Neo Tokyo ability, it just
That-
raises one of her feet very slightly on an incline.
That's some bullshit, friendo. How many times do you get to use those cards?
So this would be the second one. I'd say Neo Tokyo probably goes
Second
after
Neo
that.
Tokyo. Okay, that makes sense. Alright.
Steps out of the way. Oi! You! What the fuck?
You! Listen, I don't have a very good name for you yet, Little Red Riding Hood.
Well, you sure had me going for a loop. And here I thought this was going to be hard because of how crowded this place was today. But unfortunately for you, you've fallen right into his plan.
And all around Haley, lonely people come and coalesce from the rain above in the sky, forming a watery barricade around Mackenzie and Haley at this point, so that none of the civilians are caught in what he's about to do.
Are you gonna do what I think you're
I'm
gonna do?
activating my secret action. Which is, if Haley stays close to me, last turn, I struck a pose with my cross. This activates one of Mackenzie's traits. The secret grenade! Mackenzie will strike a pose with his cross, but as a sleight of hand, in reality, the other hand is holding an unpinned grenade with the word God imprinted on it in impact font. Mackenzie reveals this, holds the grenade up right in front of Haley,
I hope you have a plan for this.
and he's just gonna let it go off while holding it.
Oh, fuck.
So the grenades are 3d6 normally, and this is +4 for secret grenade. Unless Kat wants to change that to a secret action, which I guess technically that would be a secret action.
I would still give you the 3d6, because
Can I add my brains to that?
no.
Okay, I'll just do this then. Fucker! We're gonna resolve rush this because this is cool.
Oh god. She's gonna try to backflip the fuck out of here.
Alright!
Backflip.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna roll bronze for Mackenzie to withstand that. Oh boy. Okay.
I mean, he's at 40 health.
Yeah, I know. So his hand just gets blown off and he doesn't seem to give a shit as it starts to regrow.
That hurt.
He takes 17.
That hurt.
Do we see it start to regrow?
No, because the lonely people have blocked this explosion. You just hear a cacophonous thunder strike from inside this circle of lonely people.
Haley just like recoils. Her backflipping failed. Wait, what?
You think we're the police?
Who else would you be?
You couldn't be farther from the truth.
He leans down to her.
I am the hand of God.
Oh, you think you're so smart?
Yeah, question. How's your stand work? Oh wait, I don't care enough. He's going to load another spray paint can into his gun, aim it at the sky for a moment, and then aim it at it.
Sure, go ahead. Definitely nail it in the goddamn face. Wow, okay. The stand is going to come over and chuck some spray paint bottles at Giuseppe.
Yeah, I'll try to use shield generator. Feeling like that's sparking a little bit. Feeling probably a little bit of flames on his shirt because he's activated his cybernetics a few too many times and he should have. Grabs the shirt and rips it off.
Oh my god.
Hidari looks over at Giuseppe and then quickly looks away and is like, oh god.
Peter's gonna have a
Stop
field day
giving him
with
fuel!
Alright, let's see how it is. Let's get serious.
Love it.
I'm gonna stretchy arms. Can I try and grab the stand?
Sure. You grab it.
So, Mackenzie just kind of smirks at Haley as this lonely person to his left just completely dissolves, opening up a perfect sightline as, in the bottom left on the hotel, Eleanor Rigby fires a shot! A cacophonous blast of thunder as the sniper rifle is unloaded, but it just hits the ground next to her, doing absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna spend a plots point, passing my turn, to say that this lonely person that's been next to Giuseppe here, in a split instant, turned into Eleanor Rigby. And in that split instant, it gave the signal to Giuseppe to tap it twice.
Oh!
What are you doing?
Gigi is going to strike a pose and be like, yes, I told you it's time to get serious, and he's going to use the new ability he got from Father McKenzie. Just up here, right behind Haley.
Oh, okay.
Coming out from that lonely person.
What a dissolving it, it's actually Giuseppe.
You thought I was just water, but it was I!
Giuseppe!
But you're right, Gigi!
Gigi!
Fucking EMC's left arm went from being like the crab claw thing to being a sniper rifle. He's going to attempt to use his shield generator to capture her.
I will say that as I am restraining the stand, Haley is also restrained.
We're trying to doubly restrain her so she can't move.
Can Mackenzie join in on this and have all the lonely people close in on her as well?
I don't know if you want to do that, Mackenzie.
I'm still doing it, I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, you noticed that this entire time. She's been breathing really evenly.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no, Mackenzie!
That's literally written down in my stance fucking weakness. Oh god!
Oh,
Cause it's made of water and it can travel back to me from any point!
oh no! Mackenzie!
Oh god!
But also no!
Remember that moment we killed Mackenzie?
Don't
Remember when we
worry!
broke the timeline?
What? Please don't break the timeline.
Haley is a rank 2 Haban user.
Good lord.
It's weapon paint cans?
Right, Amon.
Oh, that's so much cool. She is so much cooler than I thought she was now.
Yeah, I love her.
Time to die.
Haley's going to attempt to backflip out of here. and use her. Since it's been raining, she's going to channel him on through her feet and cause the water to form essentially a spring.
His eyes underneath the sunglasses reflecting off of, you can see the blue light from the shield generator reflecting off of his sunglasses as he looks at this Haman spring in realization. Instantly, I have 1 plot point left.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that last plot point to say that I have 1 clone set up far enough away on the fringe of the rainstorm so that if I were to swap myself over to that clone, the Haman would more or less have been diffused.
You're attempting to defuse the Haman.
By going far enough away. Yeah, so he takes 16, is singed horribly. Yeah, singed, and you swear you hear a hiss, Giuseppe, as McKenzie vanishes.
Plots point. Wherever Mackenzie shows up, Mercury is sitting there and like, ow, look.
Stay out of this, you pretty boy.
Well, she was backflipping. Can't believe I got to do that. That was fucking great.
You're a lot more agile than I thought. Why are you doing this?
Fuck the police.
Yeah, you do know that we're not the police, right?
I don't fucking care. Fuck you.
No, thank you. But also, why don't you explain yourself? Then we won't have to fight anymore.
See, I would, but
I'll spray you in the face with this other kind of spray paint I have. I'll do it.
Okay. Do it, pussy. She's gonna deck you in the face. You take 1 damage?
She doesn't give a shit.
You don't care. That's her turn.
How far away is Mackenzie, do you think?
His stand ability goes up to 300 meters, so from here, about 150 meters away.
Okay, so if I were to throw the stand really high up into the air and tell one of the lonely people, look up.
Do that!
Could I try that?
Sure.
Oh yeah, and I'm making this a resolve rush.
I'll make this a resolve rush as well.
Oh, resolve rush fight!
I grab Ignorance and then just swing it around and throw it up into the sky.
150 meters away, sitting next to Mercury, his chest smoldering from the impact of the spring feet Haman, Mackenzie smirks and straps the cross pendant around his sniper rifle, aiming it up into the sky.
You see, for just a moment, you touched the hand of God, but now you've flown far too close to the sun.
And he's going to shoot it out of the air.
Up.
Paint splatters everywhere.
Paint firework in the sky. And Haley, falls to her knees, unconscious.
No, oh gosh dang that, I was going to try to question her.
Hidari rubs his eyes again. Kind of looks over. Can I see people again?
Yeah.
A few of the lonely people start melting. The one sitting in this chair turns into Mackenzie. He's breathing heavily. You notice he seems to have been burned? Huh, that's funny. Who was using fire?
She is going to check this person and try to wake them up quickly. Just like, no, we need information. Come on, wake up. Smack, smack.
She doesn't wake up.
Making a scene for longer than you need to is probably not the best idea, boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mackenzie, looks over his sunglasses at this guy across the table.
You didn't see anything, right?
He shakes his head.
Good.
JoJo will pick them up. It's a good thing I brought the car today.
Yeah.
Puts money on the counter for his coffee. Comes over.
Did you just put money on? Did you just put money down for a coffee you brought?
He comes in. Holds up a finger.
cannot question the actions of God.
Mackenzie clearly woozy from the Hamon attack still.
You look a little sunburnt. Are you okay?
Yeah, one of her paint cans was scalding hot for some reason.
That is painful.
Yes, it is.
He smiles. But only like a millimeter.
I just want to point this out. You notice on her belt she has a bunch of paint cans. All of them say they have all natural products. They're just all natural paints.
Alright, I guess we should get this person to...
To a doctor?
Yeah, that is one thing.
We don't have jurisdiction to pull her into questioning. I'll phone Mr. Speedwagon and see what he says.
Thank you, Father McKenzie.
Take her into the Speedwagon-owned hospital.
The Speedwagon Hospital? Yeah, that's a great idea.
Very well, sir. He clicks off the phone. To the Speedwagon's Foundation's hospital. There should be a pickup coming here soon.
Oh, that's good.
We still have to make our way towards the park, after all.
Yeah.
It's a shame that she doesn't have any more important information, though.
If once she wakes up, we should be able to question her more, but I assume that... Well... You know.
The bird, sitting on the light post, just flies under the sky.
It was an important character.
Maybe. Or maybe he's the next target.
Where are we?
He's
Oh
bird
fuck,
user.
we're in Pinion.
And you do notice, waiting for you at the train station,
Does he still have no shirt?
Giuseppe! He still
I was
doesn't
about
have a
to
shirt.
say.
Why would he have a shirt?
She just kind of has her hand on her chin, looking at Giuseppe, looking at Mackenzie's birds, looking at Hidari's actually perfectly fine.
Hidari's perfectly fine.
Seems like you ran into something on your way. Mr.
Yeah.
Gibson, is that really company attire? Are you sure you're getting the right message across?
You see, my cybernetics act up a little bit, and also there was a fight.
Plus
and
point,
thus
there's a wedge underneath him. I remove his ability to lie. Tell me the truth, Mr. Gibson. I know that you would not just do that for no reason.
I was getting to that. I was going to tell you, my cybernetics were acting up, so they sparked a little bit, and then we got heated in the fight, so I ripped my shirt off. I think it bumped her issues slightly.
Puts a palm to like her forehead. Right, well please put this shirt on before we continue.
Grumbles. Reaches behind him.
Mallory plots point Sen was sent with an extra shirt for Giuseppe.
Oh, perfect. She pulls this out of her pocket. For some reason, Mal knew that you needed this, so here you go.
Crumble.
Plots point is said she also has a bonus, like, overcoat for Mackenzie since his grenade blew up his arm.
I imagine that it also has, like, a pack of blood.
Yeah, but that's hidden inside of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, it's disguised as, like, a Capri Sun.
Oh, yes!
Well, you kids have a good time on your trip. I hope that I was able to assist at least in the slightest.
Yes, it was a good time.
Just a quick, like, cross motion sign over his heart.
Holds out a hand to him.
He shakes.
It was nice to meet you, Father McKenzie.
You as well, Giuseppe Gibson.
Hidari also shakes.
Smirks and pats Mackenzie on the shoulder. It was nice to get to know you for a little bit. It would be nice to get how they say hang out sometime.
He kind of tilts his head at Giuseppe as he's patting him on the shoulder.
What did you just place on me?
Absolutely nothing, actually.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
I've been told by the robotics district to watch out for you. But you seem perfectly fine thus far. Very well. Maybe we can meet up for coffee sometime.
And let's see, how does this go? May his light guide your way. I believe it's the correct way to say that.
Holds up his hand as he steps onto the train.
Amen.
I love him.
That's great. Our boy.
I love him.
We got more of the boy.
Sen kind of looks around back and forth, mischievous grin on her face as she's looking at Giuseppe and Hidari. So, for what reason are you not wearing a shirt, but he is perfectly fine? Did I sense a heroic sacrifice of some sort?
Alright, at that, Hidari actually is getting off and just leaving.
Just chuckles to herself.
Why are you climbing over?
Where are you
The quickest
going?
way. Going this way. Jump over here. And just gonna walk away.
Did you just climb like a gargoyle over top the shipping crates?
Yes, he did.
Did I say something too wrong? She smirks. I was just making fun of him, but...
I think you embarrassed him, or you said something that just... I don't know.
Well, Mr. Gibson, I do have to ask, what did happen in Warf?
No, she stands on the incline. He's gonna take away her hand-eye coordination.
Her hand-eye coordination? Okay. I don't think that messes with anything yet.
Yet.
But she would be like, she would feel the impact of the goop, but she just kind of narrow eyes. Alright, Mr. Gibson, what did you do?
Something similar to what you did. I, took something.
If I remove your lying part, will you remove whatever this is?
I don't know. Hand-eye coordination removal is a very funny one.
You know I could do much worse to you, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
I would not cross me if I were you, Mr. Gibson.
Oh, don't worry. It's only good fun. And also trying to learn more about, stands. If it is making you uncomfortable, I can remove it.
For the time being, thank you. And she removes the lying on him as well.
You all
Hidari's the
arrive.
first one here, of course.
Yeah, Hidari got a good head start.
Yep.
You arrive, and you were sent to investigate, so you start looking around. There's not much other than, the park.
As Sen and Giuseppe walk in, she looks back at him, and I have to say, it is a weird experience having part of your personality completely removed. I think
It is.
I never experimented on that one before, though.
You learn to kind of break the status quo when you have a power similar to mine.
Likewise.
It's a lot more fun to try and see what people cannot think of and gives them new ways to look at their powers.
And with PREQUEL, I could unlock things hiding deep within you.
Giuseppe's been kind of like looking around to see if there's any cameras in this area as they walk.
You see a couple security cameras on a couple buildings, but you notice down towards the bottom, in the middle of the road, there's someone staggering.
Oh no.
She's...
Oh boy.
That's odd. Just kind of... She's dragging something with her. Is that a giant paintbrush?
What?
Hello?
Do you see that?
She's muttering to herself, and you notice blood trickling down her hands?
Oh no.
blood trickling down her hands. Is it coming like down her sleeves?
Seems to be coming like from her arms.
Hidari stands
I don't
up.
know what's going on there.
Gigi's gonna quickly like rush like towards. Hey, what's going on with you? You alright?
No. No.
Oh god, what an episode. Holy shit.
That was a lot of fun.
I'm curious who this
I like
person
that.
is now.
Yeah, I mean, giant paintbrush. Like, what
Can you
a stand! Because that's what I'm guessing it is.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Eleanor Rigby there, in case you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Sweet hibiscus tea.
Isn't it cute? I love it.
Oh, the tea stand. It just
And this
quivered.
one I have named Painty Boy.
Give me Panty Boy.
Painty
Look at
Boy!
his
Fucking
skateboard feet.
Christ.
Look at his skateboard feet.
Look at the skateboard feet.
That's
Look
so
at his fuck-
ridiculous. Wait, Westley, you also have 2 left hands.
Huh!
You do.
You also have 2 left hands!
Is Haley's real name Haley Centerfold?
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Here's Good Haley, by the way. Slightly different.
Yeah, we'll get good Haley hopefully next episode.
Yeah.